That was beautiful. Breathe with me, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Magnificent deep divers. The sun has just come out. The cat down the road is over there. Butterflies floating around. I'm in a good mood. Why? Because I chose to be in one. Raising the frequency. Raising the vibration. Sprinkling that good ass energy on you right now. Take that. Take it. Take all of it, deep divers. First and foremost, I hope you are taking care of yourself. I hope you are coming into nature more. Come and join me, deep divers. May this week bring you the manifestation that you desire. Affirm it now, set that intention, and it will happen for you. Now, I want to talk to you about, well, things I shouldn't be talking to you about, deep divers. They don't want you to know about this. We got a whole lot to talk about, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So what's helped me along my journey, level up, live my best life, become my greatest version is wisdom. Wisdom. And we have sayings like ignorance is bliss. Like, where did that come from, deep divers? No, ignorance is expensive pain. Slow motion this side. And what I'm about to share with you, they don't want you to know about it. Why? Because it's going to empower you so much that you won't need them anymore. The inorganic ones. You won't need the system like you've been needing it. You will become so empowered, so spiritually rich, mentally rich, emotionally rich. Start doing a little samba, baby. All of that. So they don't want you to know about this. Words are spells, okay? Words are spells. Like, we say things. Little do we know that the word grammar actually comes and emanates from the Old English grimoire, which means a book of spells. Oh my gosh. And that's why the English language is a spelling language. And that's why when a child goes to school, they learn how to spell. Words have power. Words have power. Words have power to help you create your own unique reality. Words can build you up or they can destroy you. Anything that you say has a repercussion, a consequence, and therefore they don't want you to know that a lot of the words that you use and phrases are actually hurting you and not helping you. Let's take the common greeting, good morning. What's wrong with good morning? Well, you see, brain can't differentiate. Morning, someone has just died. So every time you're saying good morning, you're actually saying good death. What? Slow motion this side. And that's the reason why you got to become mindful of these words that we say. And instead of good morning, I say grand rising. And this fills me up with life because I'm speaking what I want into existence. They don't want you to know that the television actually means tele-vision. It is telling lies to you visually. They don't want you to know that broadcast, right? News broadcasts, be informed about what's happening in the pandemic, in Russia and Ukraine, in this new emerging world of artificial intelligence, all right? Broadcast. They don't want you to know that a broadcast means a broad spell. And this is the reason why the media can control billions of people, because they're constantly putting out these broad spells to make sure people are living in a perpetual state of fear. Fear is the only currency they have. And their greatest power is your fear. Their greatest fear is that you wake up to your true power and say, I'm not afraid. Oh, I like that. So remind yourself, they need you in a state of fear. Why? Because fear is the lowest frequency. You can only control someone in a state of fear. You cannot control someone in a state of love. And that's why I told you, they are afraid of love because love creates a world they cannot control. They don't want you to know that anytime you are afraid, you are fearful. You are producing chemicals in your body, increased cortisol levels, which are hurting you. And what happens is that now it becomes addictive. People are addicted to bad news. And this is the reason why, when you learn how this whole thing works, I call it perception magic. What they will tell you are lots of bad things which are about to happen. Now, if the masses, the whole population focuses on all of those bad things and they're afraid, they will end up manifesting that into the collective reality. It's called perception magic. They don't want you to know about that. And this is the reason why I always say the world is not ending. Everything you see happening out there is only ushering in the new earth. This whole system is over. It's over. Their time is up. And right now, it is time to leave the 3D and elevate to the 5D where love reigns supreme. Where love reigns supreme, raising the frequency. So be mindful of what you are focusing on, because whatever you focus on grows. Like if you are constantly focusing on Russia and Ukraine, images of war, that's what you're helping to create all around you. Don't get so addicted to negative imagery and bad news, because life is still beautiful. Life is still wonderful. It's still worth living. And the more you focus on the love, the more the love will appear in your own life. It's not about ignoring what's going on, but it's about you realizing whatever you focus on grows. And that's why every one of my videos are never leaving you in a state of fear. They are always leaving you in a state of hope to say, we've got this and there's nothing to be afraid of. I say, let love guide you, not fear. They don't want you to know this. They don't want you to know that all of this you see around you in the world was created from someone's mind. The buildings, it came from a human being just like you. And if you aren't happy with the world you're living in, you can change it. You are never a victim of circumstance. You are a co-creator of your own reality. They don't want you to know that you aren't powerless. You are powerful beyond measure, and you can literally create worlds. This is the reason why they're always trying to distract you. TikTok, this, that. Because the moment you tap in, you go within who you truly are. You go within who you truly are. You become so powerful, so luminous, so bright. They don't want you to know this. Now, there was an experiment, deep divers, about houseflies, right? They were trapped in this container and the jar was open so they could get out, and they did. Then the experimenter closed the jar with the houseflies inside for 3 days. Check this out. When he opened the jar, the houseflies never got out. They stayed in. And that's what we call learned helplessness. And that's what happens to so many people. Even with everything that's happening, a lot of people have been so traumatized that they have given up hope even when the doors open. And guess what happened in this experiment? They stayed in the jar. After 3 days, the houseflies, even though the jar was open. And their offspring also, when the jar was open, they never left the jar. How deep is that? The genetics, the genetic code got passed on to the offspring, and they acted in the same way. That's why I'm telling you about generational fear and trauma. It gets passed down from you, from your parents, your grandparents. And that's why we have to unlearn everything we have learned and then relearn. Because everything we know is up for questioning. Most of what we have been told is a big lie about everything. And they don't want you to know this. NASA means never a straight answer. You don't know if the earth is what they tell you it is, because every image they've taken of the earth is photoshopped. That's a fact. They don't want you to know this, that your time is limited. Your time is limited. And if you don't live your life, someone else will. If you don't live your life, someone else will. And that's the reason why what's helped me along my journey is to make sure I'm living this life and not someone else's. They don't want you to know this, that you didn't come here to be a slave. You came here to be free. Don't go to a job only to come home to have no time or energy for the life you're working for. What? Slow motion this side. Turn your job into a lifestyle. I'm doing what I love every single day, and the universe is providing for me. 7-day vegan challenge. I wake up every single day with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth. Life is good because I'm loving what I'm doing. You're not here in this life to go through life struggling and surviving. You're here to have the most exuberant life experiences, the highs, the lows, all of that, but ultimately to do more of what makes you happy. And so many people are living in an arrested state of development because the frequency and vibration has been altered specifically to keep you always in a state of lack, in a victim mind state, and a state of, it's not going to get any better. This is all there is. No. MTL, there's more to life. There's more to life. So get out there, travel, have the most amazing life experiences, because after all, it's just a ride. They don't want you to know this. It's just a ride. And when you realize that this whole system is a big stage show, you realize that life is a meme, and we are here to realize it's just a ride. You're not supposed to take any of this seriously. You're supposed to be doing a little samba, baby, raising the frequency, and then just sing, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. They don't want you to know that the power is you. Not the government, not the media. It's you. And when you connect with other people, other like minds, great things happen. They don't want you to know this, that you're not the minority. You are actually the majority. And the reason why a few control the many is because they are connected together. And it's a lesson for people. Unity is always a winning force. Put aside your differences, your skin color, your race, your religion, and realize we are all in the same boat. And if humanity can come together as one humanity, we can create the new earth together. I love all of you deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo! With a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some, okay? Check out the new book for more powerful, inspiring information just like this. ralphsmart.com/the-book and Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Go and check it out. I love all of you deep divers. Have a beautiful day. They tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You! Leave a comment down below of love and appreciation, deep divers. You want me to go live? Because we got a lot to talk about. Just say, go live, Ralph. Peace.